Americans have jobs. Yay! Since all the men were going off to war, they needed the women and African Americans to fill the jobs.
Now they were able to occupy jobs that were not available to them before.
The War Industries Board had the power to decide who made what and how much of it. This helped us prepare for war.
Hi, I'm Patrick the Chicken, and I can only eat these crumbs because we have to cut back on the amount of food we consume so that we can save up for the war.
They focused more on producing only necessities for the war.
Victory gardens were gardens where they grew vegetables to feed their families. They used small patches of land that had never been farmed.
Created days such as wheatless Mondays and Wednesdays, meatless Tuesdays, and porkless Thursday and Saturday. The government borrowed money from the public by selling bonds. Most of the money for the war came from these bonds called Liberty Loan Bonds and Victory Loan Bonds. They also taxed major products such as tobacco, liquor, and food. World War I was the most expensive war by the U.S. so far, costing about $110 billion.
Not safe until he's dead.
He'll come stalking us at night.
Set to sacrifice our children to his monstrous appetite.
He'll wreak havoc on our village if we let him wander free. So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me.
There were many posters put up supporting the war. The media wrote untrue and exaggerated stories about the war in order to help them sell more papers. This is called yellow journalism. There was also a lot of yellow journalism through media and newspapers on it. They aimed to convince people that it was their right to buy bonds and help support. The CPI also tried to convince people that buying bonds was the patriotic thing to do. This group worked like a huge and powerful ad agency. All German products in America were renamed so that they sounded more American, such as hamburgers were renamed Liberty Sandwiches, German Shepherds were renamed Guard Dogs, and sauerkraut was renamed Liberty Cabbage. The Sedition Act punished people for being disloyal and speaking badly about the government. The Espionage Act allowed the government to censor information and interfere with the draft of military. Both acts prohibited many forms of free speech.
you.